Before you start watching this video, subscribe and ring the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post anything new. I'm trying to grow my channel and I sure would appreciate the like, share, and subscribe. Now, on to the video, which is, after all, why we're here in this first place. Hey guys, it's Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and welcome to my channel today. Today, we're going to talk about how God works. So sit back, grab yourselves a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back, and today I'm wearing a wig by Eva Hair. This is one of the very first wigs that I reviewed that was a costume style wig, and I have hung on to this wig simply for this reason that I'm getting ready to tell you. Back when I first started this YouTube channel, I wasn't really sure which direction God wanted me to go with this, and I wasn't really sure how this channel was going to figure in with life coaching and where it was going to go. All I knew that I really needed to do was to share my heart with other widows and ladies who have maybe going through some struggles and things of that nature. And I knew that I was having hair loss, so I thought, okay, how can I bring all this together? Well, up until that time, I had been pretty much buying wigs and reviewing them, mainly Amazon wigs. I would, buy 3 or 4 wigs from Amazon, review them, and then donate them to the infusion center. And that's kind of how I got started reviewing wigs on my channel. So that night when I went to bed, I was feeling a little bit discouraged about some of the things about my life and the direction and everything, which way I was going and this and that. And so I was like, well, I don't know where life is going to take me. I don't know what's going to happen here with all this, but I do know where I want my channel to go, but where does God want me to go? And I had been looking online, looking at pictures of wigs, and I saw a picture of this wig, but it was just in images. I didn't know who it was from. I didn't know that it was by Eva Hair. I didn't know anything about it other than the wig was really pretty. So I was like, okay, what do I do with my life? And I had really forgotten all about the wig. I was just kind of, whining to God about my life. And so I went on to bed that night, didn't really think anything about it. Well, the next morning when I got up, I had an email from the lady from Eva Hair, and she said, hey, we saw your videos. We were wondering if you would like to review one of our wigs. And I said, sure, I would absolutely love to do that. And she said, well, here's the link. Just take a look and see what you'd like to do, So the link that she sent me led me to a particular part of their website that said Wigs for Mum, M-U-M. So I guess, well, I'm a mom, so I started looking. The first wig that I opened up and saw was this wig, and it was the wig that I had seen a picture of on the image online. And I was like, okay, this has got to be the direction I'm supposed to go. So I said, could I review this wig? It's beautiful. I'd love to just take a gander at reviewing it. And so she sent the wig, I reviewed it, and the rest is history. Now, why am I telling you all this? I'm sharing this story with you to let you know that that was a relatively small thing in the grand scheme of things in my life or in anyone's life. A wig purchase is important because you wear them a lot and it needs to be something that you like and enjoy. But in the grand scheme of things, if in your life, if you make a mistake on a $99 wig purchase, it's not the end of the world. But God cares about the small in our life just as much as he cares about the large. Now, the choice of a wig to review was not necessarily a big choice. It wasn't necessarily, oh, I've got to review this wig or I'm going to die. I didn't really give it a lot of thought. I was just looking at wigs thinking, what I liked and what I disliked, because I didn't know as much about wigs then as I do now. I didn't know how to contact some wig companies and get them to let me review their wigs. I didn't know any of that. I was discovered organically by Uniwigs, and then other companies followed. And I really believe that's the grace and favor of God for me to do that. And I truly give God the glory for that because it was nothing I did. But I told this story to let you know that no matter how small or how big that our wants and needs are, God is there and he is sufficient to meet those needs. In the grand scheme of things, me looking at this wig online was not really that big of a deal. But in the grand scheme of things, me looking for a direction for my life, that's a pretty big deal to me. And it's amazing to me that God used something as simple as a pink and platinum wig to let me know, okay, you're in my hands. You're in the palm of my hands, and I don't want you to forget that. I want you to know that by the grace of God, you are here, and that I love you, and I care that you like that pink wig. I want you to enjoy all things that I give you. The Bible tells us He gives us all things richly to enjoy. Wigs are included in that. So Trixie's decided at this moment she's going to growl, so she must not agree. But whatever it is in your life that you're facing right now, whether it's a small thing or a large thing, I just want to tell you, no thing in your life is too small for God. No thing in your life is too big for God. So if you're worried about something that you consider small and you're like, oh, I don't want to worry God with this, let me tell you something. If you're up at night worrying, God's up too. You know what? He doesn't sleep. So if you're awake at midnight, why not talk to God? He's not asleep. And He can help you through whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's small or whether it's large. Guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless you all. Maranatha, folks. Love you guys.